I want to talk about a basketball player named Ethan Dietz. 20 years old, played for Connors State, a junior college in Oklahoma, died recently after suffering an in-game injury. And what appears to have happened, though full investigation is still happening, is that he looks like he got elbowed in the head. And he didn't lose consciousness. He was off to the side. He even went back into the game. And you could see something was off. He wasn't right. He kept kind of grabbing his head. Eventually, he completely came out of the game. He had a towel over his head on the bench. He didn't get up, even for the high fives at the end of the game. And he was eventually helped off the court by another player on his team. And later that night, after he had returned home, it was a travel game. After he had returned home, they responded to an unconscious man at the college. He had been passed out, full lights and sirens to the hospital, and he passed away. And this is a young man with his full life ahead of him. And I get a lot of times when I post about sports injuries in the NFL and concussions in the NFL, I see a lot of comments like these. And why would you do this? Who cares? Why would you say it? They're millionaires. They choose to do this, yada, yada, yada. And the reason that I make videos, I make content that's revolving around the NFL is because it's so visible. And it's visible because so many people watch it. And yes, those players make millions of dollars and someone like Ethan does not. But that is the best way for me to get out there that concussion and injury in a game is serious. And yes, we all choose to do things that have risks. I get into a car. I ride a bike. I played sports. I played soccer when I was younger. But what I'm learning and what the world is learning, because concussion information is newer, is that there are very high level risks and there are rare occurrences like Ethan's. Don't get me wrong. This is not something that I expect to happen in every basketball game from here on out. But what likely happened is they didn't take it seriously enough. He probably had a slow brain bleed that eventually took his life. And if he had gotten more immediate care, if he had gotten to a hospital sooner, maybe it could have been prevented. And so the videos that I post about athletes getting concussions help hopefully prevent something like Ethan's case from occurring. We do not need to live in a world where 20-year-olds are dying because of sports-related injuries.